The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Good morning, and welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Elias.
And I'm Zane. On today's broadcast, we have this week's Athlete Spotlight.
And we have the first part of last week's JROTC Veterans Day ceremony. BBM News begins now.
Today is Tuesday, November 12th. If today is your birthday, you were born on National Young Readers Day. You share a birthday with Anne Hathaway, and on this date back in history in 1980, the United States space probe Voyager 1 reached the planet Saturn. If today is your birthday, happy birthday.
Attention seniors, schedule your senior portraits today. Katie will be hosting one last road shoot on campus on November 21st. The only way for your photo to appear in the yearbook is to attend this road shoot or travel to a Katie studio. Register today at katie.com/book.
Seniors, it is time to pay your senior dues. Your senior dues include a yearbook, class shirt, lawn sign, pennant, and access to class events throughout the year. Your senior dues are now $155. The last day to pay your senior dues is November 15th. Get your senior dues in today.
Attention class of 2025. On May 22nd at 7 p.m., you will walk across the stage at the RP Funding Center and receive your diploma. Now is the time to make sure you order your cap and gowns. Please go to harrisjones.com for ordering information.
There will be a mandatory meeting on November 15th for those students on the trip to Italy next year. Please meet Ms. Ramos Santos and Ms. Muniz at 6 p.m. in the College and Career Room in the 15th.
The November and December testing dates have been announced. On November 20th and 21st, those students who have signed up to take the PERT exam will be taking their exam then. Please see Ms. Brown with any questions.
Last week, our JROTC program held their annual Veterans Day ceremony. Over the next few days, we will show you the ceremony during the news. Today, we share with you Part 1.
Every year, on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, we celebrate Veterans Day, nationwide to commemorate and honor the soldiers and medics that fought and protected our nation. Here is Elias with our very own veteran staff members.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Armistice Day, a federal holiday in 1918 where we celebrate the armistice with Germany going into effect. And 36 years later, in 1954, the veterans have renamed it Veterans Day.
So what branch were you in?
United States Army.
I was in the Army.
Marine Corps.
Army. I was in the Army.
United States Army.
I was an Army aviator.
What rank were you?
So I'm first class.
Lance Corporal.
Sergeant. Staff Sergeant.
Corporal.
Lieutenant Colonel.
How long did you serve in the Army?
24 years.
For 2 years.
2 years.
18 and a half years. For 12 years.
10 years.
22 and a half years.
What does Veterans Day mean to you?
It is a day that we honor our past, our fallen soldiers, the one who made the ultimate sacrifice.
It is our way of telling the ones who came back from war, from service, that we think about them.
For me, it becomes more about the guys that went and didn't come home. I know it's not supposed to be, but you realize that life is precious and those guys aren't home. That's what it means to me.
It means time to honor fellow brothers and sisters that serve. What it means to me is being able to recognize other veterans. Specifically, when I think of that, I think of like Vietnam vets, and just saying thank you. I appreciate your service.
It's pretty much a time of remembrance for those who actually sacrificed their lives for others.
Veterans Day means to me is a celebration and thanking all the people who served in the U.S. Armed Forces from the day of its inception until now.
Please, if you see these staff members on campus, thank them for their service. For what they do isn't an easy task. This is Elias DeRay, signing off.
Today's ACT word of the day is impart, which means to transmit, bestow, or disclose. My grandfather always complains that parents need to impart common sense into their children.
The DHS Theater Department proudly presents Puffs on November 21st and 22nd. Get your tickets today by scanning the QR code on your screen.
There will be a Key Club officers meeting today. Please see Monsieur Maldonado or Miss Bonilla with any questions.
There will be a Cash for College webinar tonight at 6 p.m. Students will learn about scholarships from the Polk Education Foundation. Please scan the QR code for more information.
And seniors, please remember if you are applying for any PEF scholarships, your community service and paid work hours must be showing in Student Portal before you open your application. Please see Ms. Brown with any questions.
Yarn Club will meet after school today in room 249B.
Game Club will meet after school today in room 250A.
The American Sign Language Club will meet again on November 20th from 2 until 3 p.m. in room 222.
The date for the annual City of Davenport Winterfest and Christmas Parade has been announced. On Saturday, December 14th, there will be food, floats, vendors, fireworks, Santa, a snow slide, and a parade. Winterfest kicks off at 4 p.m. and the parade will step off at 6 p.m.
Join us at the Winter Dance Concert, which will take place on December 6th at the DHS Performing Arts Center at 7 p.m. This dance concert will showcase students from Dance 1 through 4 and will feature the styles of ballet, modern jazz, and tap. Please purchase your tickets today by using hometown ticketing on the DHS website.
On to Broncos sports. The boys basketball team kicks off their season with the annual Broncos Tip-Off Classic. They will host Lake Region tonight and New Dimensions on Thursday. Our boys tip off at 8 p.m. on both nights.
Girls basketball will be participating in preseason matches in Dr. Phillips tonight and Thursday.
The boys soccer team lost their season opener last week against McKell Academy 3-0. They are back in action against Four Corners tomorrow.
Our varsity baseball team continues their fall ball season tonight when they travel to Bartow.
Girls soccer faces the Celebration Storm tonight. Good luck to all of our athletes.
Do you want to come and try out for the most competitive sport in high school? Then come join the wrestling team. There's a mandatory meeting tomorrow at 4:30 in the wrestling room. See Coach Dobin with any questions.
On to this week's Athlete Spotlight, where we take a look at one of our soccer and flag football athletes.
In the middle of last season, Marisol suffered a season-ending injury when she got caught on the turf during a run, causing her to tear her ACL. Anyone who knows anything about athletics should know that a torn ACL is one of the worst injuries to suffer long-term. But as bad as it sounds, Marisol has shown resilience in her recovery and is making her next step.
I had an ACL injury, so I had ACL reconstruction surgery. I got injured playing at this school. I had a soccer game, and I was just running with the ball, and there's a little holes in my area. The ball started bouncing, and I had to stop, and there goes my knee. I planted, and my knee just went inward, and it made a loud pop, and yeah, I just fell to the ground, and yeah.
Personally, for me, I've been playing with her since freshman year, and I've known her for longer, so it really hurt seeing her hurt, and also for the team, it took a toll on the team because she was a big part of our midfield and just in general. She was also a captain, I'm pretty sure, so it really affected the team. Yeah.
It was a really low blow for us. She was doing a lot, and it just was a result of poor field condition. But, it brought our team together, so it was a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Now Marisol's road to recovery has been a very long and tedious process, constant physical therapy and rigorous hours working. It really is a testament to show her toughness and resilience on her road to recovery.
To be honest, it was a roller coaster. It was pretty rough, but I made it through after long, hard work and a lot of physical therapy, but it was all right.
Marisol is officially at the end of her recovery and should be playing soccer by the start of the season, making it the first time she plays since December of last year. This addition is for sure going to help the soccer team make a deep run this year with her under the helm.
Actually, I'm hoping to play now. I started playing probably on Monday, and it's been going good. I finally am able to play contact sports. I haven't been able to in 10 months, so hopefully November 8th is our first game. Hopefully I play.
We're so pumped. We got the opportunity to gain some really great players over the break, and with the addition of Marisol coming back, it's just going to be a very, very productive season. So go watch your Lady Broncos.
Of course, with Marisol returning, the expectation is for the women's soccer team is higher than ever. The talent has gotten better than ever and team captains are returning. It's going to be very interesting to see how the Broncos will perform this year with all of that in mind.
I'm super excited to start playing again, but I'm a little bit nervous because I really don't want to do this again, and I don't want to hurt myself again. But my expectations for this year, hopefully we work more as a team for soccer, and I just take a chill senior season. I don't want to do nothing crazy. And for flag football, I'm super excited too. I started playing that as well, and that I have no worries.
I'm really excited for her to come back since it's been so long since I've gotten to play with her. My expectations for this season is we're going to do really well because I think having Marisol back plus all these new players that are good, I think we'll do well.
I think we're going to do very well. I think if we don't make playoffs, that's on us playing in our heads, not because we lack the talent, because we are a very, very talented and eager team.
We wish Marisol and the rest of the team the best of luck this year. I'm Justin Medina, Broncos Broadcasting Network.
Thank you for joining us today for Broncos News. I'm Zane.
And I'm Elias. Have a great day, Broncos.